Hello and welcome back to another episode of a weekly deathmatch. This week recorded in the correct resolution, and we are back in Emerald Tournament 2004. But make no mistake when I say that, I actually have been really enjoying coming back to this game. 2004 isn't really a game that I experienced as much as I would have liked to, especially not back when it was, a relevant game. I think I played it for the first time. Well, I mean, we're going through the levels list, and the next level is the level that was included in the free demo, which you could download, and I think I played that around, like, 2008, if that gives any indication. And I would just play that level over and over. But when I actually got this game, it was probably more around 2013-ish, and I have never put a huge amount of hours into this game. I think I've put about 30 hours across 7 years, so that's not a huge amount. So I'm really enjoying just going through all the maps throughout the series, on and off, but of course, and enjoying it, especially since I've got so much experience with its predecessor and a little bit with its successor as well. Anyways, the Animal Crossing hype kicked in full swing this week because New Horizons is less than 40 days away, and a fucking I decided to go back and watch Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of Animal Crossing New Leaf. Which I believe I watched maybe the first half of. I thought it was like the first 2 episodes, but I'm recognising some of the stuff that happened. In a good way though. It's not like I'm going, oh, I remember this. It's like, oh, I think I remember this. It's like I'm watching it for the first time again. But I'm watching his Let's Play series, and eventually I did what I wasn't going to do. I caved, I charged my 3DS, and I booted up my New Leaf save, and I've started playing it. I spent about an hour last night catching bugs on the island, and when this video is rendering, my plan is to go to the island and to go to the fucking retail or somewhere and sell all of my bugs and upgrade my house, and yeah, so I'm back into Animal Crossing basically is what I'm saying. And funnily enough, the first thing, because I mentioned this in my video that Queenie follows me everywhere, like through all of my Animal Crossing saves, funnily enough, the first thing she did when I booted it up last night was show me the first letter I ever wrote for her back in 2013, which said something along the lines of, "Why do you always follow me through the consoles? By the way, send fruit." So that was funny to see. And I think that is the biggest boon of Animal Crossing New Leaf's existence, is the beautiful town ordinance. Because basically, if you're not aware, if you spend a long time away from an Animal Crossing town and then you come back to it, normally weeds everywhere, and it will take you like an hour to run around pulling them all up, and it's just a giant pain in the ass. So much of a giant pain in the ass that I would always end up just giving up and making a new town if I wanted to play again, because usually I was in the mindset of, hey, I want to play Animal Crossing again anyway, why not start fresh? But Animal Crossing New Leaf lets you have the beautiful town ordinance, which means that villagers will get off their fucking ass and pick weeds. So usually there's only like 1 or 2 around a town when you get back, like there normally is when you start a new day. So I've had that, literally that is the only reason it's hilarious, but I've had that town since 2013, and I haven't made a huge amount of progress in it. I've probably existed in that game for maybe a couple of months as far as passing the days go, but it's really nice to have that history and be able to have those villagers that I remember, and for them to show me those letters. It's basically the first time I've ever really seen the benefits of having an Animal Crossing town for a long time. So yeah, I'm kind of getting back into that. We'll see how long that lasts. I was worried I was going to burn myself out before New Horizons, but honestly, anything that could maybe quell the hype of New Horizons for me at this point would be an actual relief. So if I do get a bit burned out on Animal Crossing, it might be for the best until that game comes out. Also, I did the thing I've been humming and hawing about on stream all week, and I pre-ordered Shadowlands. It was payday, and I went, oh hey, I got literally £70 more than I thought I was going to get. So I bought the Epic Edition of Shadowlands. I'm the problem, guys. I'm in danger of becoming a whale. That's all we'll say. No, not really. I don't like buy the store mounts or anything like that. Normally. I did once when I got my student loan for the first time in 2013. That's the only time I've outright bought a store mount. But anyway, who cares? It made me happy. I've made my boosted character. I've made the Alliance guy I said I was going to make. I might stream him sometime. He's a human arms warrior, and he looks like a Stormwind guard, which is fucking dope. And I keep using the phrase dope lately, and I keep regretting it, but like, oh boy, do I keep saying it. So I guess that's just part of my vocabulary now. But yeah, I'm very happy with how he looks. I'll flash a picture up on the screen now if I remember to put it in. And yeah, I'm looking forward to playing lots of games with him. Also, I've got to admit, the mountain pet you get with it and the Hearthstone effect and the transmog, that's all pretty swell too. See, I nearly said dope again, but I managed to stop myself because I have self-control in some areas of my mind. I must admit, I did go a bit spend crazy. I haven't done it in a long time, but I also, I'd already kind of got 50 quid store credit waiting on there for Animal Crossing New Horizons, but instead of just pre-ordering it, I decided to make the most of it and buy a full-on double Game Pass thing for 84 quid, so I did 34 quid basically. And I haven't done it yet, I'm waiting until I finish the demo. I'm making sure I don't fall off playing the demo first. But I'm going to use it on Dragon Quest XIS because I've been playing that this week as well, and that's a fucking huge demo. I don't know if I talked about this last week or not. I don't know how long I've been playing it, but it's a huge ass demo. I keep having to remind myself that it's a demo and not the full game. But I love it so much. I love just... It's got the right amount of modernization while still keeping the staples of a franchise and the challenge, and that you have to like grind monsters sometimes, but it's not too much of a grind, if you know what I mean. And they're decently punishing when you die, so you are worried about stuff, but at the same time it doesn't feel archaic. And the story's really good too. The graphics are beautiful, and the soundtrack is the Dragon Quest soundtrack, which has just been in every Dragon Quest game since Dragon Quest 1 as far as I'm aware, unless they retrofitted the remake with it. They might have done that, I don't know, they're kind of weird sometimes. But I'm really enjoying that, so I'll be playing more of that. And I've just this morning, I also bought the Grand Theft Auto trilogy because it was like 10 quid on a sale, and so this is like Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City and San Andreas, and I never played 3, but it's downloading on my console right now, and I'm very excited to check it out for the first time. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to spend any more money this month. I'm just going to live in a box for the rest of the month. Yikes. But you know, I work for my money, so who cares? And I'm pretty responsible with it. I always make jokes about how I'm not responsible with it, but I'm pretty decently responsible with it. So anyway, that's enough talking about my personal finances. I don't know why I do this. I'm always like, oh, I shouldn't talk about that stuff on the weekly Deathmatch because it's kind of personal and people might get the wrong idea from it or whatever, but I fucking launch into it anyway because I guess I've got nothing else to talk about. No, I'm just overly honest. This is my problem. It's not like, oh, I'm such a boon of honesty, or I don't know why I keep saying boon today, but it's not like I'm saying, oh, I'm such an honest person in a good way. It's more in a bad way of I just volunteer way more information than is required, and it doesn't benefit anyone. It's just kind of annoying. So that's me. Yeah, I've pretty much, as soon as this video starts rendering, I'm just gonna boot up my Animal Crossing town, sell all my bugs, make some, I was gonna say cash dollar, but it'd be more like belladonna. Make some belladonna. Donna, I don't know. And then eat lunch and then explore GTA 3.